When I was about 12 years old and I was still in school, we had the COVID pandemic BS shenanigans going around. And each and every single day, whether it was doing the schoolwork, which I did for the first part, doing the video games, which I did for the entire way through, I was sitting. And just like most humans do nowadays, I was sitting for an extremely long period of time. And when I say that, I don't mean a few hours, I mean 12 hours. I mean half the day plus of sitting. I'd have the room, look out the window, 7:30, get the work done in an hour, fortnight, until like 8, 9 o'clock. That used to be a day in my life. And then one day, obviously, I got agitated and I said, scrap the schoolwork, it's not helping. And just fortnight, competitive, battle royale, all of it, whatever it is nowadays. That used to be me all day long. For 12 hours a day on this little controlling device I was using. I wasn't sitting straight, I was hardly getting up. I was hardly moving, as a matter of fact. I was just moving my fingers. I was being a little controller warrior. I was being this little sad person. And do you know what the worst thing is? This began to translate into my actual life come September, October, when the schools reopened again. In what sense, you might be asking? First off, I was a coward. I didn't want to speak to anyone anymore. Because it had been so long since I had actually spoken to anybody face to face. Even with masks on, it wasn't face to face. All of this, none of it was face to face. It was instead bullshit. Online, hello guys in the classroom, hello on the mic, just all of this crap, man. So I became a coward. And second off, I wasn't standing as tall as I used to. I wasn't standing as grandly as I used to. Instead of standing up straight like a champion, I began to do this and have that weird curve and pelvic tilt even. That's how bad it got. Because I was just sitting all day and not moving. And that's why I don't want you to go through the same issues. The reason you're not as tall as you want to be is because of your posture. I'm going to show you how to grow quickly with 3 very simple steps. That's going to help you improve your posture. When you improve your posture, you're going to stand a bit taller. And I say a bit because honestly, you're not going to grow that much. But poor posture makes you smaller, big posture makes you taller. Very basic premise. Very basic thing that you need to understand. So ladies and gentlemen, the first thing I recommend you do is every half an hour of sitting, you're going to stand up, walk around, jog on the spot, shadow box, do something for about 2 minutes. You're just going to get up, get the blood flowing again. Because when you're sitting, your blood's hardly moving because you're not moving. It's the same if you're just standing randomly. The blood's flowing to your legs because you need it. But if you're sitting down right now, I urge you, put your legs in the air. You don't need your legs. Blood's not flowing to your legs as much as they should be. You need your core when you're doing this because it's almost like a core exercise, right? The crunches, I think it's called. Crunches, sit-ups, hybrid, right? V-up, sit-up. I don't know, man. For goodness sake. You're going to be activating your core. The blood's going to be going there. The blood's going to be going to your heart, obviously. But your heart rate's going to be lower. The blood's going to be going to your brain so you can cognitively think, have cognitive function. But if you're just sitting down for like hours on end, your blood stops. Your blood completely stops. And I'm not saying it completely stops and you die, but I'm saying it slows down substantially. The blood starts going 20 BPM, 30 BPM. It starts going really, really slow in comparison to what it could be. You need the blood flowing to grow, recover, and in general actually function as a human. We're built for movement. We're not built for stagnation. We're not built for this. We're built for this, right? So if you're sitting down for more than half an hour at a time, I strongly urge and advise you, stand up, go on a walk. Stand up, do some push-ups even. Stand up and do something to get the blood flowing everywhere. Get the pump to your chest, get the pump to your arms, get the pump to your legs. Do some squats, do some core exercises. Doesn't matter what it is, but get out of your chair, you lazy fat gremlin. Get off of your bed, stop laying down as long. Stand up and actually do something useful for once. Number 2 piece of advice I give you is, you see that doorway over there? You see that? Cool. Open the door. Find a place where you can comfortably put both of your arms at around 90-degree angles on the door, right? Flat on the door. Not on the door, sorry, on the door frame. Put both of them on the door frame and try to stretch out your chest. This is going to bring back these. It's going to stretch these. It's going to help your rear delts a little bit, which is a global weakness in every single human on the planet. Rear delt strength is essentially zero on the planet. Most people don't even have a rear delt. That's how crazy it is. Your muscle for rear delt is probably about this big for most people, especially if you've been doing this your entire life, because you're not even using it at all. So the number 2 thing you're going to do is for about 30 seconds you're going to stretch like this. Nice and deep on the chest if you can. The deeper the better, right? The further you're bringing back your shoulders, the better. Obviously, if it starts like squishing your traps together and it feels uncomfortable, don't go that deep. But make sure it's deep enough to feel your chest stretching. It's better you do it like this than like this, because obviously it's a lot easier. Door frame's not that big, so you want to do it like this, right? You're just stretching the door. Very simple. And the final thing you're going to do is stand up against a flat wall. Again, I'm pointing towards that direction, it's flat. Try to get 4 things connecting to the wall. 4 body parts. Your heel, your hips, your rear delts, and the top of your head. This should be on the wall. This should be on the wall. Oops. On the wall. Your hips should be on the wall. Your heels should be on the wall. Very simple. If you can't do that, it's because of what you've created from sitting down too long. You created a weakness. Perhaps in your glutes. Perhaps in your rear delts. Glutes from sitting down too much and having a bad posture. Your rear delts, again, from having too much of a rounded posture. You're going to know what to fix, and also this is going to help stretch them backwards a little bit again. But you're going to be able to fix your posture. And it's going to take you, if you don't mind, for a quick transition. From standing like this to standing like this. Do you see the difference, ladies and gentlemen? You go from this curved crap to something that's actually beneficial for you. Look how much straighter and taller I stand like this versus like this. You see the difference? Also, yeah, another thing as well, you have this arch. I forgot you have this like bum arch, pelvic tilt, substantial. I don't even know how you do it, bro. Painful. The substantial arch. But do you see the difference? Try and get 2 pictures on the screen right now. One with the bad posture. One with the good posture. Do you see the difference? And it's not just where I'm standing. I understand. My head's over here, my head's there now. I understand that. But look at the pictures. Jeez, man. I'm sorry it keeps going darker. The focus point's here. Hopefully that was understandable, right? But do you see the difference right now? This curved, shorter person versus this taller person. Put them side by side. You can see there's probably about a solid inch or 2 on that. Which means you're 5'7". If you're 5'9", you're 5'7". If you're 6 foot, you're 5'10". Well, just because of this. And matter of fact, if you're 7 foot, you're probably losing 3 or 4 inches, as a matter of fact. Sitting like this, oops, that's probably 3 or 4 inches off. Imagine if you just straightened up. You just did these things that I'm telling you. You got the blood flowing more. Instantly when you wake up, you get out of bed. You don't lay there and let the blood stagnate. You get out of bed, you start getting the blood flowing. Even if you just move your arms like an idiot, right? That's fine, it's getting the blood flowing. You just need to stand up, make sure the blood's getting to your legs as well when you're moving them. Get into your arms when you're moving them. Everything else. Do not allow yourself to become shorter. Make yourself taller with good posture. I hope you learned some valuable things in this video, brother. I greatly appreciate you for sticking around. If you're somebody who perhaps wants more tips and tricks just as this, make sure to join my Discord linked below. I'll be sharing lots of them in the Discord in the future. It's going to be a fantastic place. I promise each and every single one of you. People who have aped in early, greatly appreciate it. You don't even understand how much I appreciate it. If you were there early, oh my gosh, man. I'm going to remember you. I promise you. Everybody's going to know your name. Everybody who joins will see you. And as always, brothers, I don't want to keep you waiting any longer. May God bless each and every single one of you. Stay strong out there. We'll see you tomorrow.